Hey all, hey y'all. Welcome to Kingdom Things Podcast. Meets Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment. This is a special series titled We Are Not the Game. This is episode 2 of the series We Are Not the Game. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are in the age of unconditional love. We are God's creation, not just our planet, not just our solar system, not just our galaxy, not just our universe, not just the multiverse. All of God's creation is shifting into new paradigms, new ways of being. And with us being dimensions and aspects of the oneness of all things, where God or creation, having an experience within the dimensionality, the aspects of the oneness of all things or God's creation, we too are shifting and changing, evolving as energies within creation, currently being projected as human beings of planet Earth, currently experiencing the human being of planet Earth experience. We are evolving, revolving, and I'm being guided to say that not only are we evolving, I said revolving, not only are we evolving, God is bringing form to creation. The oneness of all things is bringing form to creation. However you perceive God, take it that way. The oneness of all things is bringing form to creation. What do you mean, Ashley? We are energies having this human experience. What God is doing is God is bridging the gap between our energetic presence and our humanality, where we are becoming the divine human of the age of unconditional love, where we are to traverse, experience, evolve ourselves within ourselves. So evolve our God nature within our God nature as human beings of creation, as eternal beings of creation. Now there are more than one. There are many infinite beings within eternal creation. What do you mean, Ashley? The paradigm of death is the paradigm which was created in order to assist us within our evolution of humanity. Death is a paradigm that we have superseded. We are evolving away from. In a way, we have evolved away from, in a way that we are able to experience reality as our souls, our sagas in which never end. Our souls are infinite. We're able to experience our infinite nature, which is our souls that never end, within the infinite creation that is a human being of planet Earth. The human being of planet Earth has graduated into the beings of infinite nature. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things Podcast, channeled prophecy from the oneness of all things, the most high white light creator energy. Within the year 2033, the human being of planet Earth will be in the consciousness understanding, the God consciousness understanding, the oneness consciousness understanding that we are, and we will continue to evolve into infinite being, culture with no death, no disease, no famine, world peace, no poverty, as death, disease, famine, war, and poverty were paradigms of which we created during the makings of us, during the makings of the human culture of planet Earth, the human being of planet Earth, the human being of creation, of infinite creation. If you would like to, I just gave you the prophecy, but there is a ancestral channeled Kingdom Things Podcast meetup titled God's 10-Year Plan, in which I channeled Cleopatra as well as Julius Caesar, healing transmission to help us guide us into our divine alignment, our soul alignment, or our humanic dharma, This installment of We Are Not the Game is the evolution of our self-concept, which this first part, the introduction, is very synchronistic. It's not separate from the rest of this installment at all. The evolution of our self-concept, the definition of revamp, give new and improved form, structure, or appearance to, an act of improving the form, structure, or appearance of something. looking at my notes. Everything we have, every way we have shown up was a decision or embodiment of self, a happening to assist with our evolution and creator being mastery. It's no longer a separation of a soul mastery and then mastering our humanism, mastering this part. It's our creator being mastery. Yes, we break that down through our journey to have a more, to be able to process it in our brains, which is our brains are a processor and not to act as a centrifugal functioning component of ourselves. Our brains co-create with our hearts, with our kidneys, with our lungs. They're not who we are. Our brains aren't our total functioning system. Our brains are to be utilized as a processing system to explore self or our infinite nature or the oneness of all things or God. Every way we have shown up was a soul decision or embodiment or a happening to assist with our evolution and creator being mastery. Our soul, the oneness of all things, our human nature creates an alchemy that is the process of our becoming or our evolution. Our soul, the oneness of all things, our humanism is an alchemy that creates the process of our becoming and our evolution. Our soul, the oneness of all things, and our humanism, human of planet Earth, creates an alchemy, a creative process, which is our evolution or our becoming or our purpose for existence. Because the alchemy of the stirring or alignment of our soul with our oneness or all things and our human nature is the journey of existence. As we become inquisitive about ourselves and our nature and our existential understandings of ourselves, we allow for an alignment of our souls, our individual frequencies, as we all have an individual frequential patterning that is unique to our beingness, the oneness of all things, which is all the frequencies together that collaborate to create all things, or God, or the alchemy of existence. And then our human nature, our soul, the alchemy of existence, or God, and our human nature coming together is our creative process of learning more about self, learning more about creation, and at the same time assisting with the expansion of self, creation, the oneness of all things, or God. Our limiting self-concept beliefs are no longer useful, as our limiting self-concept beliefs acted as tools for self-mastery, human mastery, melding mastery, alchemical mastery in our previous, or one might say karmic human nature. The limiting self-concepts and beliefs are no longer useful. Human beings of planet Earth have graduated into our Dharmic nature. We, as human beings of planet Earth, the human being of planet Earth, has graduated into its Dharmic nature. We have graduated into our Dharmic nature. What is our Dharmic nature? The Dharmic nature is a purpose for why creation formed us, why we were formed, why God set the trajectory for the human being of planet Earth to come into fruition, to existence, into manifestation, was for us to eventually graduate into our Dharmic nature. The human Dharmic nature, as told by the Most High White Light Creator Energy, is to act, or the oneness of all things, the alchemy of all things, is to act as an uplifting force in creation, God reality, by exploring limitless natures. And how it works is everything is. And as everything is, nature, the way nature works is whenever nature requires another facet of nature in order to operate in its natural essence, it naturally produces whatever it is that it requires to continue to evolve and act in its natural nature. And the natural nature of nature is expansion. The natural nature of nature is balance. So whenever nature needs another element to expand or balanced nature, God or nature produces that element needed to expand or balance nature. The human being of planet Earth is a required faculty of the oneness of all things or creation or God that was needed in order to expand and balance nature. We are required faculties within creation that were needed to expand and balance the oneness of all things, nature, creation, or God. The human dharmic nature is to act as an uplifting force in creation, God reality, by exploring its limitless nature. As we explore our limitless nature or live our lives in an inquisitive way in which we want to learn more about ourselves, want to become more of ourselves or more of our limitless nature, we manifest realities that reflect that inquisitive, wondrous journey of exploring the limitless nature, which adds to the expansion and evolution of ourselves, of our reality, of our lives, of our planet, of our solar system, of our galaxy, of our universe, of the oneness of all things. We are worthy. You are worthy. We are worthy of the exploration of our limitless nature. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me, Ashley-Nicole Phillips, on this Kingdom Things podcast meets Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment of We Are Not the Game, the second installment of We Are Not the Game. Subscribe to the channels, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, which is available on YouTube, as well as Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available on YouTube as well as Spotify, in order to join the journey to a healed, evolved, limitless human nature of planet Earth, human nature of creation, of infinite creation. I'm not only a channel. Well, I am a channel. Everything that I do is a channel. Everything that we do is a channel. I'm also a singer-songwriter. I love music. It's one of my soul passions. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music, is now available on YouTube. Go subscribe to my channel, which will be linked below. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. I'm also a home cook. I enjoy intuitive cooking. My cooking channel, Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, is available on YouTube. Go subscribe there if you love cooking, in the kitchen, having fun, not taking yourself so serious in the kitchen. That's the spot. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am also an author. My soul, the oneness of all things, God, my ancestors were like, Ashley, you didn't remember who you were. Sit down, let us show you. We're going to help you write. I channeled the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which helped me come into a greater conscious understanding and alignment with my Dharmic nature, why God created me, my individual expression. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is now available in the Amazon bookstore. I also, with my ancestors, with God, my soul, curate Asia's Story, which is an animated series that spawns from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel universe. Asia's Story, the animated series, is now available to stream for free. AP Short Stories on YouTube, which will be linked below. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truest truth. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you come into further alignment with your personal dharmic nature. Let's go ahead and roll into the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel trailer, as well as a snippet of my music. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye. Wake up, bro, you back to me. Wake up, bro. My name is Asia, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asia, followed by the story of Asia, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from the day's trip, I have read my attempts letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I was no state to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on earth to find you. I was created to find my person, the unconditional love literature parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.
Action.
So I'm here, an early AM call, to be on set. Apparently we need to shoot more content to sell this thing. Asya Takes Italy, episodes 1 through 4, on AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, all that stuff, I guess. You're still rolling. Was there something else I needed to say? I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm kind of hungry.
Dylan, did you get the email in regards to dress code?
I wish someone would just say, "Good morning, Dylan. Glad you made it, buddy. I know it's New York City and you had to get up pretty early to get here for a 7 a.m. call. Glad you showed. I'm not wearing a suit like Chase because I'm not a dork. And I'm tired. I just want to get my shots in and go home. Does this work? Would this content sell the thing?" Who says that? Sell the thing. The email, we all got it. Sell the thing? Gosh. Anything else? Hi, I'm Dylan. Watch Asya Takes Italy on AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, okay.
Thanks for coming in, Alexi.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for calling me in. Thanks for writing me in on the show. I know it's Asia's show. Being her friend and all, I'm just grateful to be a part of her story.
What was up with the hair choice for the trip to Italy?
The hair in Asya Takes Italy? I didn't think it would be a big deal. Me and my friend went to go get our hair done together for the trip.
Are you aware of the potential backlash?
I grew up in New York City. There are so many cultures that are blended together. I hope the rest of the world can appreciate the blending of cultures that they'll see in Asya Takes Italy. Asya Takes Italy, episodes 1 through 4, now available on AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share. I hope you guys enjoy our story. That's it? Cool. Is Dylan still in the building? Okay.
You seem nervous, Asya. It's okay to relax. You decided to switch up your look for Asya Takes Italy. And you're now back to your original style. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I am. And as far as the hair, I wanted a different look for Italy. And the confessionals that we shot for Asya Takes Italy, I thought I'd bring back my me. Check out Asya Takes Italy, episode 1 through 4.
Let's try that one more time. This time, a little bit more relaxed. Take a deep breath.
Check out Asya Takes Italy, episodes 1 through 4, now available on the AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and join my journey, our journey, as I hope I am a mirror to some part of your life and can help you through your own growth within your own self, your own journey, your own life. Is that a wrap?
That is a wrap.
Okay.
Thank you, cast, for coming in today. I know it was short notice. Y'all get home safely. Have a safe weekend.